Gemini, good morning, Gemini. How you doing? So I'm doing a quick fire round of next 48. We're going to be looking into what you have coming up. Please make sure you smash that like button, Gemini. Try not to miss it. If I can just ask you a big, small favour, and that is to not click off the video, is to try and watch the whole thing. When people click off the video, that really does the channel harm. So if you can just make sure that you watch it for as long as possible without getting fed up and clicking off, that's the one thing I ask the most. So Gemini, let's see. So what have you got coming up for the next 48 hours for Gemini? So Gemini, there doesn't seem as if there's a new beginning there. Some of you may not be speaking on Maynard, okay, or Maynard, I'm also hearing, or Wellard. Wellard, that was a dog that was in London. So you could be dealing with maybe a cat, that would be Leo. And some of you, you could actually come from London, or this person lives in Britain here. I'm also hearing the name Brittany, Brian. Anybody's got B in their name also. Gemini, what's going on with Gemini for the next 48? So the King of Wands, oh dear, what is going on? The Hermit in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse with the King of Wands upright. That does not make a lick of sense. Is it with Libra? I mean, you guys come up in the Capricorn reading, you know, because I do sixes, right? Six is Capricorn, Gemini 6. And theirs was all about gang stalking and like everything else, and it wasn't making any sense because it was like, you know, paranoia, or it is happening and it's still happening and it always has and always will, because it could either be paranoia, someone's state of mind. This is panicking and worrying and stressing. So, like, you know, I don't know. I can't sort that out for people. That's always going to be there. I don't believe in it in myself. I just believe it's a weak... Oh, this is going to really annoy people, but like a weak state of mind, which means that I'm not strong enough in my mind to be able to cope with what's going on, and that I can, you know, can act and do something about it, right?
Nice.
You serious?
I mean, this Hermit just came up in the Pisces reading that I did here. But it really wasn't displaying. Now, everything seems to be flying in reverse, Gemini. What is going on? I don't read reversals. Well, the Hermit in reverse is like gaslighting to its highest extent in reverse. The Queen of Cups is emotional, manipulating situations, but it's also rejection, feeling rejected, feeling unwanted, feeling pushed out, feeling lonely, feeling on my own. It might not be gaslighting, but I keep being rejected. I keep being told no. Nothing seems to happen. I feel lost. I feel lonely. I feel on my own. I feel isolated, pushed out, pushed away, and I don't know, man, because you see, if people are paranoid, man, I can't sort out people's paranoia. You know, it's a mental state of mind. It would come up with shitloads of jargon in the readings. They start to not make sense, and when they do, I look at them and I've got a whole table full of cards that represent the name of what I used to say, the sense that makes none. And the none is a person that does all twat flame stuff. So it's awakening. And I can't sort that out for people. You know, I'm not a doctor or a witch doctor. So, you know, gang stalking, witchcraft, if you want to believe it, just keep doing it. Okay, you only experience pleasure through pain. Some people love inflicting that much pain on themselves that they haven't learned anything, right? You have to experience pain to be able to get pleasure, because you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it and realizing you're getting nowhere. Right, and nowhere and nowhere and nowhere, following Alice down a black hole of despair, of nothing, finding nothing, okay, and still finding nothing, and still nothing being there, and no conclusion to anything. And I'm still following the rabbit hole, still doing it, like still inflicting pain of what I believe is happening. So it's still happening. So it's following Alice right here. Or alley. Let's see. Why am I hearing up the alley more? Um, what's the magician in reverse, please? Spying, gang stalking, Page of Cups. I'm not going to fight against the people anymore now. My educational days have stopped, you know. So you've more than likely got an emotional manipulator, somebody that's gang stalking someone who I don't know, you'll have to find that out. Could be a camera or something, or Cameron. Some of you have got a right problem with a child or a mum here, possible parents and siblings. Some of you are just dying for a new... oh, my God, even this is trying to come out in reverse, Gemini. Like I said, it doesn't make any sense. This is in reverse. This is like fact or fiction. Fiction-based is just like keep following a rabbit hole of no action. I'm not taking any action towards anything. Or Jackson. But, like, I don't know. Positive, negative thinking, negative outlook, you know. You know, when you run an internet business, right, a lot of you might comment, but you don't see my comments, right? When I look through my comments, I get them all that you guys don't see from other videos, right? I don't have to go through the star signs to find out what it is. They all come in all at once. So you get so much controversy between, yes, it's real, and it is real. Great, believe it. Some people are like, these people are weak-minded. Then you got, no, it isn't real. It's just, and then they're like, yes, it is real. And then it's kind of like witchcraft is real too. And they want to believe it. And then you get a section of people that don't, and that they are strong-minded, and then they would not allow anything like that to happen in their mind. They wouldn't let anything to affect their mind. If you're a gang stalker, great, watch me. You know, watch what you like. You know, do what you like, right? Or, okay, I've had enough of this joint. I'm out. I'm moving. I'm going to go and live in my car, and I'm going to move away. Like, you know, I'll go away from it. You know, have it. I don't care. I'll move. You know, if you're a family that's stalking someone, move. Right here with action instead of just staying put, letting it keep happening, trying to fight the forces of evil, right? Gemini, what's this Two of Pentacles in reverse here? Eight of Pentacles. This is my tarot reader card, right? This is listening to a lot of information here. I get fed up with keep going over it. If some of you are following 10,000 billion different tarot channels and you're still coming up with the same answer, you've got an addiction. You've got an addiction to too many. You're trying to find out an answer that isn't there. There isn't an answer to find. Someone here equivotably is following the yellow brick road, the white rabbit, the dark cave of a hole of darkness. It's just, there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel, right? There isn't an answer to find. Right? I can't read it. I can't read the cards. What's the King of Wands? Four of Wands, type flame stuff here. See, again, fact or fiction. This is coming through from the Capricorn reading. I'm not slating Capricorns, but I will tell you that the majority of people that do say about witchcraft and gang stalking, because I look at my stats and I look at the comments, and they're nearly all from Capricorn readings. The devil, the devil, right? The star sign and the card in tarot that represents the devil, right? Energy of karma comes back. We know that, right? But what it does is it comes back down to yourself, right? Comes back to you. So what you're thinking comes back to you, right? But when people keep thinking this person's like, I'm waiting for this to come back on the other person tenfold, it doesn't. Because it comes back to yourself tenfold, right? Tenfold. Let's see. The Hermit in reverse. Ace of Wands. The Hangman. Pisces. Feeling rejected. Feeling lonely. So just on the back end of not all of this witchcraft and gang stalking stuff here, I don't know. What do you know? What don't you know? Are you speaking? Are you not speaking? Is someone being honest? Are they telling the truth or are they lying? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Stressed and worried. An ending. I mean, an argument could arise here, but there isn't an argument in the cards. There's not one argumentative card in this deck here that I'm reading from. There's no argumentative card. It's just, it doesn't make sense. There's lost energy. It's following Alice. It's the dark rabbit. Now, if you're like, well, that's not me. I'm not doing that. Well, how many tarot card readers do you watch per day? Right? What answer is it that you're looking for? Because you need a personal reading. Eventually, you need a personal one, right? There's only so many general tarot card readings that you can look at without getting an answer, without getting a personal one, right? That's why I leave my personal readings open for people. So I can also discuss things with them. Or you can have a recorded one, right? What is the Knight of Cups in reverse? Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles. There's no progression. There's no movement here, Gemini. There's no guidance in the cards to guide me, to guide you. Like it's lost energy. Like I am stuck, fed up, bored, frustrated, don't know, but kind of know, but don't. It doesn't make any sense to you because it doesn't make sense to me. There's no direction of card to say that anything is really progressing, because it still feels like the same as it was before. I mean, luckily, this is only the next 48 hours, but what made me worry the most is that you got 4 cards out on the top row, or Jenny row, Jenny, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, but in reverse here. Followed by a couple, or a married couple, that doesn't actually really know whether the person's cheating or lying, and whether they're saying something or not, or keeping it to themselves. I don't know. Someone could also be very negative here, like very, very negative towards you here. But I'm not seeing any signs of a reason of why. And there always has to be a reason of joy, or reason of why. So I don't get it, Gemini. So I'm going to have to stop the reading there because I don't know what you guys have got going on. You know, trust me when I tell you that when I look in my comments, I've got people saying that they're an archangel of Lord and that they are the superior governor of the spiritual realm of... I ain't kidding you, man. Some people literally out there think that they're an archangel and that they're this is the cause of it. Trust me, I've been doing this for many, many, many years, to the point when you get to that point, spiritual stuff just seems like a complete waste of time. Because you get so many, man, honestly, you know, I am an archangel of Lord Christ of this, and I am the most powerful being in the world that is come here in order to save humanity from their despair, and I am a light-working being of love and light. You keep fighting that forces of evil, Dave, and see where you get. Okay? So, you know, that's all I can do for you, Gemini. I'm so sorry, man. I can't give you a... Well, hopefully you might find it over on Patreon. Patreon, you get 2 weekly readings, 1 week, so it's not like loads of cards. It's like 1 week, clarified. Then we go on to your next week to see if the next week progresses of the same or different. And then I try to guide you through, look, you know, if you're doing this and it isn't working, man, then you'll need to do this. Right? If it is this, you know, then try this right here. Each into their own. But thank you, Gemini. Really appreciate it. I've been offered the job. I went for an interview yesterday, if any of you guys are interested, before I stop your reading. Yeah, I just got to wait to get a start, and then I should be starting the job. And then I'm waiting for another 2, and I'm trying to own my own driving company. But yeah, we're going to see how it goes, because it'll be self-freelancing, courier work and stuff like that for a start. But I will still do this 100%. I am not giving up on my business. I'm just also doing another job in case you guys are interested. You can actually follow my vlog if you like, because I'll vlog my days of driving and everything else. But I will always do something here, but guaranteed it will always be Patreon. If you guys are my avid Patreon followers, thank you. If you are, you will always get your 2 weekly readings every single day. There is loads more churned out there because I don't do so much on YouTube, but depending on change of the future. But thank you, Gemini. I really appreciate it. All links are provided below, and I'll see you soon.